What is up, YouTubers and Pokemon fans alike? So first of all, I want to thank you guys all for joining in. I know you guys got plenty of things you can be doing, plenty of things you probably should be doing, but instead you're choosing to spend your time here with me. So I just want to say thanks. With that being said, I just kind of want to give you guys an introduction to this channel, kind of let you know what I do, my background, a little bit of things like that. I used to own a couple of hobby shops. Those have since closed. I have been a trading card game fanatic, fan, whatever you want to call it, since I was about 10, 11 years old. I was opening up Pokemon base set first edition, and all those kind of things. Legend of Blue Eyes first edition, Metal Raiders, all those kind of packs. But what I primarily do now is I deal in base set first edition Pokemon cards primarily, and I deal with Magic the Gathering along with Funkos and Pop Pez and regular Pez dispensers, vintage Pez dispensers. I've been a vendor at Grand Prix. I've been a vendor at Pokemon Regionals. I'm pretty well known throughout a lot of the community, and I've played in high caliber competitive events. So I've been on the collector side, the vendor side, the trader side, the backpacker side, the competitive side, everything. So I have a pretty good, well-rounded sense of games and collectibles from a wide variety of angles. That being said, you guys can definitely expect a lot of Pokemon coming from me and a lot of Pokemon content going up. I have a lot of cool things in the works. Some of those things include 19 first edition base set booster packs. I have a first edition base set booster box in the works. Along with that, I do have access to a sealed box of Arabian Nights, older sealed product from other games, and a lot of it. If there's interest, I can probably get it or make it happen. That being said, I want to show you guys kind of some stuff from my personal collection today and kind of give you guys an idea of what it is for me. So first things first, I grade a lot of cards. Currently, I prefer to use CGC over Beckett or PSA. Their turnaround times are faster, their grading services are accurate, their customer service is better, the whole database online, they do a great job. That being said, whenever I do get cards graded, I usually keep the highest graded copy, and if I have a lesser copy, I usually do end up getting rid of that. That being said, I'll show you guys some things that I got today. I got a very gorgeous grade 9 Bulbasaur. Another one. This is one of my favorite cards. This Charmander right here has 210 and 2.9 subgrades. Very, very, very close to being bumped to a 9.5. Probably one of the best copies of the cards. Follow up with the Charmander, we got a 8 first edition Shining Charizard, which I might have, and this might end up going because I have another one that's going to be graded pretty quick here. We have a 9 first edition Shining Mewtwo. We have a 9 first edition Shining Tyranitar. Alright, we have a Pikachu right here. Grade 9. Right here we do have a Ghost Era Pikachu. And you'll notice this because if you look at the stamp, you can see it. So now if I pull up this one, you can see the difference in the stamp. It's a Ghost Error. We have a 9 Squirtle, first edition, Shadowless. And in case some of you guys don't know, the way to tell a Shadowless card, pretty simple. Right here along this border, there's no shadow, and the copyright date on the bottom is different as well. 8.5 Hitmonchan. And this Hitmonchan is a half a point away from becoming a 9.0. You can just tell that the holo is so nice on that. 8.5 Clefairy. Again, pretty good looking card. We have an 8 Gyarados. I feel like this one was harshly graded. I probably will end up submitting it. It's a half a point away from an 8.5. We have an 8.5 Chansey. Pretty good looking card. And to end it all, we have an 8.5 Zapdos. So this is just a sample of some of the stuff that I have. I do have almost a complete set graded of the non-holos, 8.5 or better. If you guys ever happen to get any stuff that is highly graded base set first edition, I have no problem being very competitive for it because I want to build one of the highest graded sets. Along with that, I have about 200 some cards off at CGC right now. Another 15 or 20 so as well beyond that order. And I'm excited to get them back. A bunch of first edition Fossil, Jungle, base set first edition. And yeah, so I have a couple things kind of just want to touch on. If you get a chance to get into Pokemon and invest in it, it's the #1 grossing, what do you want to call it, fandom, period. It beats out Star Wars, it beats out Disney, Mickey Mouse, all sorts of categories if they're broken down individually. It's the highest grossing franchise, or whatever you want to call it, of all time. If you're not in the market, or if you're not in the sector, I would highly recommend it. So many Magic collectors, the whole reason I got into it is I kept telling myself at the beginning of this year, if I could have told myself 5 years ago to get into Alpha Magic the Gathering, I'd be killing it. I'd be doing great. And I never did that. And then I was like, you know what? Pokemon came out 5-6 years after Magic the Gathering. Why don't I just go really hard with it? Why don't I give it my all? Why don't I just put everything into it? And since March, I've been putting everything into base set first edition. I've been going extremely hard with it, and it has paid out quite well. So if you have something you like in Pokemon, whether it's crystals or shinings or anything like that, or the 2-piece legend pieces, I would highly recommend picking them up. If you think about any collectible, any toy, anything like that, as time goes on, there's typically only less of them. It's basic supply and demand, and Pokemon has one of the largest demands of any market. Beyond that, what else do I got for you guys? Don't be afraid to ask me if you guys have questions, or if you're wondering things, or if you'd like more information about certain things Pokemon related. Because if you guys have content you want, I have no problem providing it. Like I said, I am working on something with a grading company regarding 19 first edition packs. I want to sell them, open them up on camera, all the above. It's going to be amazing, sweet, fun time. Beyond that, we have a lot of cool things planned out for you guys. I hope you guys stay tuned, and really I hope you guys stick with us. Thanks again, and keep collecting.